Hey plant fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle, it's my car, and the lighting is really bad right now because there's snow everywhere. But if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. So we're in my car because we're gonna head over to Bloomfield, Connecticut. David just cleaned off my car. It was literally frozen. It's freezing out, but we're gonna go plant shopping anyway. So we're gonna go and see what they have at the Bloomfield, Lowe's, and Home Depot. It's been like 4 weeks, well over a month since we've been there last. So let's go see what they have. Okay, we're here. Everything is frozen, but we're here. Okay, fam. Voiceover Jackie coming at you. We are at the Lowe's in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and over here we've got some really beautiful Xanthosoma lindenii, really gorgeous thirsty plant, some Calathea medallion, the beautiful Calathea dotty, a couple of snake plants mixed in here, and then they had some of this really beautiful Dracaena white aspen. These ones are $15.98 for the Wick and Grow container, so they are in a self-watering pot. Lots of palms and some more Dracaena trees over here, orchids. And then we've got a little bit of hanging baskets over here. They had some dogtail cactus looking halfway decent. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy a trailing cacti or succulent. Let me know in the comments below if you are into that type of plant or not. I know it's not for everybody. They can be a little bit weird, but this philodendron Brazil, I feel like, is definitely for everybody. That's kind of like a no-brainer. Really good starter plant, absolutely beautiful. And then I had to check the bird of paradise to see if I could find some sneaky, cheeky sport variegation. I can talk, everything is fine. So nothing there, unfortunately. They do have a little clearance rack hanging out in the middle here that we'll take a quick peek at in a minute. Tons of hanging pots in the macrame. They have some really nice looking Syndapsis. She just needs a little bit of love and she will totally take off for you. Some heartleaf philodendron. These are $23.98 for these hanging baskets. Already in a macrame for you. Definitely not mad about it. We have some of the new pots here from Urban Jungle for $22.99. I'm on the struggle bus today, apparently. Some Dracaena, a couple of cute little peperomia, this nice pothos neon with a little bit of sport variegation on it. They had some really beautiful Himalamina Selby down here. Absolutely love this plant. And then some little teeny tiny ponytail palms. They look like little onions when they're small. They're so strange looking, but they're very cool and very cute if you're into strange looking plants. So moving these sort of half dead Dracaena trees out of the way so we can see what's down here, and it's looking like some more of the same stuff. I did find just like a random empty pot in here, so I took that out. And I like to pull some of the plants forward if there is space to, so they can get a little bit of light. They kind of just die in the dark in the back there, and it's a little bit depressing. So they had a sad looking Apobolus over there. I decided to just throw this in the clearance section. I feel like that's the appropriate thing to do for a pot with no plant in it. Another Apobolus on clearance. They had lots of air plants and stuff like that. Nothing really that I'm feeling the need to get my hands on. Some Haworthia, a lot of live trend stuff, this money tree, a couple of snake plants, a big croton down at the end there, a couple of half dead plants. You know, I'm usually just looking for the pottery when I'm going through clearance stuff. If I can find a cute pot for a good price with a dead plant in it, I will definitely take it. But I'm not seeing anything that I'm really gravitating towards today, so we're gonna move on to the newer inventory from Live Trend. So they did come out with these self-watering pots that I think are super cute. This is the Anthurium Super Bum. These used to be really difficult to find, so I'm not mad about that. And I do like this little fern. I think it's a shame that it's in one of these hanging baskets because I definitely don't need a hanging planter, but I do need some cute ferns. So the search continues for just the right plants for my geckos enclosures. I do have some updates on that for you guys. I added some grow lights, and I'll be adding new plants over the next few days, so definitely look forward to an update if you're interested in that. Cute little lemon limeranta I showed you just before, and then they had this nice pothos in joy, or pearls and jade, whichever one it is. Pearls and jade, I think. So naturally I took it out from the back and put it in the front because I think it's beautiful, and I think that maybe somebody walking by will see it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna take that one home. A couple of cute little heartleaf philodendron up here, some red maranta, lots of pothos in those hanging baskets, some philodendron for $25.98 in these cute pots with the little ears. I don't know what specific variety of philodendron this one is. There's just so many, honestly, that look the same. I cannot keep up with them all. Another big lemon lime maranta in this ceramic hanging planter. Definitely not mad about that. I love maranta. I just like continue to kill them over and over again. So I think that's another plant that maybe needs a self-watering pot. Some Amplyssamum silver down there, lots of ZZ Ravens. These ones are $20 from Costa Farms. Amplyssamum silver up here, Rhaphidophora Heyi on the plank. I absolutely despise shingling plants, but if you've got the space for it, girl, you do you. They are cute. I just hate their growth pattern. Mini variegated lipstick plant here, even though it does not really look variegated at all. And I'd say that the only thing that was tempting in here today is this Ripsalis. It's so full and lush, and I low-key killed mine because I waited too long to water it, and it just like did not come back for me, you guys, which was so sad. But I'm also just like not buying plants right now. So maybe after we move, I'll replace it with a new one. They also had this Mona Lisa lipstick plant over here. Looked like somebody made a snack out of it and then pooped on it. Not really sure what's going on there. And then they had this, I think this is a Paulownia. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It just says Polynesian watermelon, which is not helpful at all, but it is really pretty. I like the colors. I don't love the growth pattern. It kind of reminds me of a Tradescantia, which is slightly triggering, but I do think it's pretty. Just like this Nanook. I just will never buy it because it looks traumatizing, but that's fine. A nice full Synapsis up there. Those ones were $15.98 for the smaller baskets, $19.98 for these larger baskets. Some more variegated lipstick plant that doesn't look variegated at all. Some more sad Tradescantia. I was just checking out some ferns. I'm looking through some of the assorted foliage that I don't normally look through because I am looking, like I said, for a couple of cute little plants to put into the gecko enclosures because a lot of the ones that I got didn't make it. I finally put in some grow lights, so that should help. I think that the plants were just really struggling in there without enough light. They're getting ambient light, but they weren't getting enough of it, I don't think. So we're gonna try again. I'm gonna put a couple of ferns in there and a couple of, I killed everything, you guys. I'm so sad about it. I need a new string of frogs. It's not good. So stay tuned, like I said, for an update on that. I was looking at this Dracaena because I thought that maybe would look good in the back to fill out some space, but I really would prefer to find some cute ferns to do that with, like larger ferns that I can trust that aren't coming from the big box store. No offense to the big box store, but we all know we're more likely to get pests from a Lowe's or a Home Depot than we are from a local nursery where they actually take good care of their plants. So they did have this other lipstick plant hanging out over here. I don't know what that one's called, but it's $20 for that hanging basket. Some anthurium in there, and then $14.98 for these floor plants on sale. They had a couple of more of the clearance trending tropicals over here, Calathea medallion, some fiddle leaf figs. This Monstera adansonii was the only one I saw today. Some Trubii Moonlight hiding down there, and these are all on sale for $15. They're usually $20. So up by the registers, we did have a little bit more of the plants. We've got a larger anthurium super bum up here. You know, I'm just looking for the Hoya though from Urban Jungle. I'm not seeing any, unfortunately, at this location. Hopefully they did have them, but they just went to good homes. This alocasia is cute, of course, but that is really it for the Lowe's, you guys, in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Okay, fam, so that was Lowe's, and it was pretty bad. They didn't even have the Hoya, like nothing. So let's go to the Home Depot. They usually have a lot of really dead stuff, but sometimes good stuff, so you never know until you go. I don't know where I was going with that, so let's go to Home Depot. It's literally right next door. In case you missed it, we are in Bloomfield, Connecticut, but I'll probably say it again. So let's go to Home Depot. Yay. Oh, fun story too before we continue on with this. My door handle on the outside literally froze shut, or like it froze in a sort of like open-ish kind of, like, I don't even know how to explain it, you guys, but I could not get out of my car door. I literally had to climb over and get out on the passenger side and then come around and figure out what was going on. So I just thought that was kind of funny, me crawling out of my passenger side car door to get out of my car because I was frozen in. Anyway, let's go to Home Depot for real now. This whole parking lot is just like a sheet of ice. But that's fine, Home Depot. That's not dangerous or anything. Okay, fam, so we are at the Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and it's looking very, very sparse. So they do have some golden pothos over here for $14.98, a couple of Dracaena for the same price, but there's literally nothing on the bottom shelf underneath it. Some spider plants over here, and this absolutely gorgeous Alocasia Mellow. Look at the texture on those leaves. This is not a Maharani. This has like way more texture to the leaves in a different way than the Maharani does. It's really hard to tell the difference between them if they're not side by side, but these are $20 and I think they're really beautiful. I also low-key thought that this plant was dead, but apparently it's just like a yellow Siloam philodendron. I don't know anybody in their right mind that would buy that because it literally just looks like it's dead. Some Ficus shiveriana over here for $20. These ones are looking really nice and healthy and big, so I'm definitely not mad about that. A lot of these are from proven winners. This looks like a dead plant, so I'm confused. $30 for a plant that looks dead. Yay! We have a Ficus cyathostipula over here, and that is a mouthful. I know there's a common name for it, but I forget what it is. It's a really cute ficus. I have one in my collection, and I like it. So there's that. And then over here we have some very sad looking trending tropicals, some philodendron white knight with no white on it, some pink princess with no pink on it, some really sad looking amplyssimums back there, some Trubii Moonlights. Like, these just look like they were going through it in here. Like, they've been here for a long time. This poor Amplyssimum, oh my goodness, it just needs a little bit of water, you guys. This Monstera Peru is in desperate need of some natural light, or like a grow light or something. The plants just really cannot thrive in here long term, unfortunately. The ZZ Chameleon is pretty cute, but she's looking all stretched out, searching for brighter light. And it's just kind of sad to see them all looking like this, because I know no one's going to buy them and they're not going to put them on clearance, so they're just going to get thrown in the trash, and that makes me sad. So I am taking a quick peek through the assorted foliage here because, again, the geckos, but there's nothing. Even that goldfish plant is so sad. They did have some nice Maranta down there, and this Syndapsis looks relatively new for $20 from Costa Farms. So does this Mona Lisa lipstick plant. This is definitely like newer stock that they've come out with earlier this month for sure. If you guys are into lipstick plants, I've definitely been seeing a lot more of those pop up. Some orchid cactus down there, not looking bad. Some hemigraphis as well. This Marble Queen pothos just needs a little bit of water and she should be fine. Same thing with this Syngonium. As long as I don't wait too long to water it, it should bounce back. Another lipstick variety over there. Lipstick plant variety. I can talk. I really can't today, apparently. This Syndapsis is really sad. Some sad ferns. I don't know why I'm even bothering to look at these. I think they're like $16 for these baskets. Some cacti over here with the stupid glued on flowers. Assorted succulents. Nothing to get excited about. The holiday cactus are pretty stinking cute though, never mad about those. And then just these regular cactus back here are actually looking pretty good. These are like the nicest thing in the store right now because it's hard to kill a cactus. Unless you spray paint it, that's a good way to kill it. But some fairy castle cactus over here, no shade, but actually like lots of shade. $9.98 for these little pots here with some Photonia in it. I see a couple little begonias and such, nothing new. Some kalanchoe here with the flowers. And then these juniper bonsais, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get one eventually. They're just really stinking cute and I have no idea how to take care of them. $16.98. I was very tempted by these, but I am trying so hard not to buy plants right now, so I'm being good. I was good. I didn't get one, but I wanted one. Some creepy ass bromeliads over here. Dieffenbachia on the floor, and then some Monstera deliciosa over here. Always got to check for sport variegation. You never know. A couple of Anthurium up here looking halfway decent for $12.98. Some more Photonia over here that I feel like my mom would really like, but otherwise that is it for the Home Depot. Okay fam, so that was the Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and that was quite possibly the most depressing plant selection we have seen like at all yet this winter. Like, that was bad. They didn't even really have anything, so maybe they're gonna get something and we'll come back in a couple of weeks and see like what they stock up with, because they like really didn't have anything. The only good thing there really was that Alocasia Mellow. The texture on those leaves is just so cool. And I hope I can keep my little baby one alive long enough for it to get that big, because I do struggle with Alocasia and just keeping them well watered. Like, I even keep them next to my Anthurium and they still just like don't thrive. So I don't really know. Self-watering pots maybe moving forward for Alocasia. But anyway, let me know if you have any Alocasia care tips in the comments below, because your girl could use them for sure. I've definitely like figured out what they need. I just can't keep up with them. So maybe self-watering maybe semi-hydro. Let me know what you guys do. I would love to know. So that was really bad, you guys. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me anyway. Oh, and I do like those juniper bonsais. I think I'm gonna look into like what it takes to keep one of those alive, because I think they're so stinking cute and I really would like one. So I'm gonna go home and watch videos and see if I can find any on how to take care of that thing. If you have any care tips for juniper bonsai, definitely help a sister out as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today in the snow and the ice, even though we didn't find anything. It's always worth looking. I like to swing around at least once a month to each location and see what they have. So if you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, you should definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official Plant Fam. Get yourself perky perks, all of that jazz. It does really help me out. I cannot do this without you guys. Like I literally cannot. And I appreciate you so very much for allowing me to do this, because I do have some health issues for anybody who's new and maybe doesn't know. So it is hard for me to work a regular job, and I appreciate you guys for letting me do this instead. So I love you. If you watch this whole entire video, leave me all the winter emojis. Hats. Are there hats? Gloves, scarves, snowflakes, snowmen. Leave me all of the snowy emojis, because there's snow everywhere. And that's definitely the vibe today. So I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Don't forget to spread kindness. Don't forget to drink your water. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.